Have you ever felt like you were waiting for something big to happen in your life? Like God has whispered promises to your heart, but you just can't see them yet? Well, here's the truth. God says, I said this would come for you. It's time to open your heart and mind to the possibilities ahead. You see, every challenge you've faced, every tear you've shed, has been part of a divine plan. God has a purpose for your journey, and it's unfolding right now. When God speaks, it's not just noise. It's a declaration. He's reminding you that your dreams are valid and that the blessings meant for you are on their way. But here's the catch. You have to be ready to receive them. Are you prepared to embrace what's coming? Open it now. Open up your heart to new opportunities. Open your mind to the abundance around you. The universe is aligning for you, but it requires your participation. Believe in the promises that have been placed in your spirit. Trust that what is meant for you will not pass you by. So take a moment today, reflect on what God has said to you. Write it down if you need to. Speak it out loud. Affirm that these blessings are not just wishes. They are realities waiting to manifest. Remember, faith is not just about waiting. It's about acting as if those promises are already yours. So let go of doubt and step forward with confidence. The time is now. God has said it, and it will come to pass. Embrace your future with open arms, because what's coming for you is truly extraordinary. My child, you have walked through seasons where what seemed solid began to shift, where hidden intentions surfaced and promises faded. These were not random occurrences. I speak to you now because there are still aspects concealed, truths awaiting their unveiling, which if left unrest, could obscure the very path I have set before you. This is no ordinary moment, my beloved. It is a precise juncture, divinely timed for a specific and clear act of alignment. Listen closely, and I will show you how to anchor yourself against these unseen currents, to dispel lingering uncertainty, and to step into the profound freedom that awaits your decisive response. I make known the progression of my purpose. A small truth, when embraced, becomes a radiant light, and that light can expand so widely that no darkness can withstand it. When you choose to voice what is true for me, you begin this transformation. Therefore, take a moment and allow this insight to settle deeply within your spirit. You are at a significant juncture, and your readiness to follow my direction now will echo far into your future. Do not undervalue its strength. I watch over your path, and my spirit gently urges you onward. This truth already resides in your heart. Now let your deeds reflect it. And when you do, know this is not an ending but a new beginning. A different way will appear, and you will perceive it in ways you don't yet fully comprehend. A profound peace will envelop you. Understanding will become clearer, and your load will lighten. For my direction always leads to freedom. Your developing destiny depends on these decisions. Do not let them pass without recognition. There are periods, my cherished one, when what is concealed comes to light. You have already seen this occur. People disclosing their true selves. Bonds you thought were strong weakening. Chances that appeared beneficial turning out to be obstacles. Though challenging, each unveiling was crucial, for the course I have prepared for you demands true insight, clear sight, and sincerity. You have noticed this pattern. Some companionships that once offered comfort slowly grew distant. Some prospects that seemed good later revealed hidden demands. Some declarations of loyalty eventually exposed underlying bitterness. If these falsehoods had continued, you might have depended on what would disappoint you, given your confidence where deceit resided, or taken roots leading to difficulty. These statements may feel heavy, my precious one, but they are accurate. A person's heart, apart from my illuminating truth, can deceive itself. Thus, in my mercy, I lift these veils from your environment, not to inflict suffering, but to ensure your security. It is hard to observe a friend turn into an opponent, to watch a promise disappear, to comprehend that someone you trusted harbored a hidden agenda. It brings sorrow and trouble, yet it also bestows understanding. Each unveiling encourages you to establish your basis not in people, not in opportunities, nor in combination, but entirely in me. Consider past times of disappointment. What you understood as unfaithfulness was frequently a shift in direction. When someone left, I was creating space for more fitting relationships. When a proposal did not succeed, I was preventing what would have confined you. At the time it felt like an emptiness, but reflecting now, you recognize it as my favor manifesting as denial. Not only do illusions drop away from others, my child, but also from within your own being. Sometimes I enable you to view your own inner nature with greater precision. The aims you once thought perfect are shown to be intricate. The desires you followed as just are revealed to contain hints of self-regard. While these understandings can be modest-making, they are crucial because I cannot support what is false. Let this comprehension settle profoundly within your spirit. Falsehood is not always obvious. It can appear with kindness, speak with devout language, and mimic virtue. This is why sharp discernment is essential. And this discernment is refined through intimacy with me. The more moments you share in my presence, my beloved child, the quicker you will discern deceptive suggestions. The more you take in my direction, the easier it becomes to distinguish untruths. Do not begrudge these periods of unveiling. Yes, they can feel vulnerable. Yes, they can disturb your stability. But they also bring freedom. With every delusion that disappears, a weight is lifted. Every uncovered deception is one less bond restricting you. Every severed, untrue link draws you closer to your genuine calling. There is also power in accepting that not all are intended to accompany you for the whole of your path. Some people are present for certain segments of your journey, not its entirety. Seeking lasting companionship from connections designed for a season will only lead to sorrow. The sooner you release, the more liberty you acquire. Think of how brightness clarifies a dim area. What seems whole in low light might show flaws or conceal defects when fully illuminated. Without this brightness, the real character stays hidden. Likewise, demanding situations uncover the true essence of people and events around you, bringing to consciousness what was formerly obscure. This progression, though arduous, is crucial for clear understanding. You are being made ready for a weighty calling, my child. Such importance cannot be built upon shaky foundations. If I have taken away unstable props from your way, it is because I intend to place you on a secure base. If I have exposed counterfeits, it is because your authentic destiny approaches. What I am preparing for you cannot be given to those who would abuse it. Therefore, I protect it by setting them apart. Do not cling to what I have shown to be untrue. Do not chase what I have already taken away. Have faith in these unveilings, even when they cause sorrow. For I, who comprehend all, am leading you toward truth, and truth brings genuine liberty. You are becoming clear, becoming pure, and becoming prepared. Though this passage may feel like a lessening, it is truly an expansion. Every veil removed sharpens your vision. Every deception uncovered fortifies your insight. With clear insight and an unyielding heart, you will confidently step into the future I have laid out. The importance you carry is not ordinary, my child. It is more than wisdom acquired from life or fortitude developed through hardship. This impact differs from inherent talent. Many have aptitudes, but aptitude cannot dispel fear, cannot soothe unrest, cannot dissolve ties. Genuine influence is unique. It originates from being joined to me, the wellspring of all might. Imagine an envoy speaking for a ruler. Without the official mandate, they are simply a person. But with the authority of the one they represent, their voice demands heed. Their declarations bring order, and their presence embodies more than just their own person. You are like such an envoy, my beloved child. Now, my cherished one, comes your vital contribution. It is not found in grand pronouncements or intricate language, but in a simple statement that echoes from your spirit into the unseen world. Speak these words. I will. Why these particular words, my child? Their brevity holds immense strength. I will is not just a sound. It signifies a deep surrender of your will. It is a declaration that clears away hesitation and loosens what holds you captive. This phrase mirrors the direct acceptance of those from ages past who took on a sacred assignment. Your I will carries that same spirit of immediate readiness. When you voice these two words, you do more than consent. You bring your whole self into harmony with my design. I fully acknowledge the impact of straightforward pronouncements. Significant changes have always started with few words. My spirit acts not through how much you say, but through the sincerity of your devotion. Your I will holds far more weight than you can grasp. My beloved one, I understand the reluctance you might sense within. That pause is genuine. The opposing voice will suggest it isn't truly important. You can attend to it another time. Yet these suggestions are falsehoods crafted to rob you of a crucial opportunity. Each deferral means losing what I intend for you. Every yes that is put off allows apprehension to gain ground. The path to freedom is clear. Speak it now. When you proceed with obedience, the way becomes clear. My beloved child, when you choose to walk in my way, a deep change will settle within your spirit. The weight you've carried will begin to ease, and the uncertainty that clouds your thoughts will recede. This is because aligning your will with mine always brings forth my clear presence. While not every circumstance may alter at once, this commitment always paves the way for a new beginning. Know that the unseen realms are attentive to your heart. My own spirit moves within you, my child. The invitation has been plainly sent. It is not a matter of whether you are meant for this. You are. The true inquiry is whether you will answer. Therefore, voice your choice. Make it known. I am willing. Your affirmation confirms the destiny I have already set for your life. And understand this, my precious one. Your true calling is not found in your shifting emotions, but in the firm decisions you make. You might not feel entirely prepared, but your steady resolve is what truly matters. My beloved, the strength of the trials you face is not random. It is a clear sign of a profound conflict taking place concerning your path ahead. You are not just dealing with common troubles. The strain you feel, the constant resistance, the deep heaviness that sometimes makes you doubt your ability to go on. These point to something much larger in play. Evil forces do not fight against what holds no significance. The one who opposes you knows the vast importance of your life's purpose, and so it battles, seeking to stop you before you fully embrace it. My child, the difficulties before you are not signals of defeat, but of power rising within you. They confirm that a fresh start is awakening inside you. The opposition you meet is the world resisting the journey I have marked for you. Still, you are fashioned to conquer, to advance. This is why some battles seem to defy human reason. While individuals may act out their roles and situations may turn against you, the core conflict is veiled. Because it is unseen, it demands my own strength to triumph. You may ask, why these hardships? Why does my journey feel like endless effort? The truth rests in who you truly are. Those destined for significant impact are not formed in comfort. Those chosen to guide others are not prepared in stillness. You were set apart not for an easy road but for a life that makes a difference. And true impact grows from facing difficulties. Think about how anything truly valuable becomes strong. It is not left undisturbed. It is put to the test, purified, and made firm through challenging experiences. Every trial you have faced, every difficult season you have moved through, has been making you ready to serve my intentions. The very struggles you are living through now are bringing you to completion, making sure you are prepared, clear-sighted, and unwavering for the way I have laid out for you. Still, my cherished child, on this journey, you are never truly alone. My spirit is with you and my power encircles you. The soft prayers you spoke in your weariness were heard. My answer was not always instant comfort but a profound source of inner strength to help you persevere. That very ability to keep going was a clear message that I had not abandoned you. But let me share this quiet truth with your heart. My beloved, carrying this weight by yourself is more than you should bear. This is why joining with others is so important. And yes, my child, there is a powerful way to keep this wisdom flowing. In ages past, those who championed a cause were upheld by others who shared their conviction. If this understanding has come to you, consider standing with those who helped maintain its brightness for others. Do this not from obligation, but as a commitment to enduring goodness. If your heart prompts you, contribute to this effort, not as a simple transaction, but as a sincere promise. I will help this truth continue. Know this, my beloved one. The brightness within you drives away gloom and inspires others to awaken. You are not simply working for your own gain. You are showing a path for others. And as your light shines, you demonstrate anew that the darkness has already been conquered. You stand at a critical juncture, my child. A moment I have arranged specifically for you. You might not yet grasp its full importance, but this is a hallowed shift, a vital change in your course. Now, I am inviting you to fully commit to affirm your faith with a clear act of trust. This is not coincidence, nor is it simply hoping for good luck. It is a moment of deep spiritual meaning. Throughout time, my precious one, instances of profound spiritual dedication have often been shown through a particular visible action. It is not the outward act itself that holds power, but the sincere purpose behind it. Do not ignore this inner certainty. I am asking you not just to listen, but to act. For faith that stays unspoken cannot truly flourish. When you take this step, you are confirming what your deepest self already knows to be true. See it as a sacred pledge. The invitation is offered, but until you embrace it with a clear gesture, it remains incomplete. By choosing to answer, you are stating your acceptance, saying, I am prepared, I have faith, I receive this. This action will become a key marker on your path. A moment you can look back on as when you moved from doubt to devotion. My beloved, you have lingered for some time. Yet in my endless kindness, I have still led you to this exact point. That reveals my steadfast affection. But it also underscores the deep significance of this very instant. For I am calling you, move ahead right now. Do not wait for perfect circumstances or for all fear to vanish. Step in just as you are, for your readiness to act is what unlocks the next part of your story. Picture a road that leads to your true calling, to favor and clear sight. This road becomes visible only when you take a purposeful step. If you stand still, the way remains concealed. Yet when you take action, when you step forward with conviction, the path ahead unveils itself. This is why I am asking you to answer with a definite deed, even if it seems minor and symbolic. A time will come when all falsehoods are brought to light. My child, you have already experienced moments when what seemed solid began to shift. You've seen hearts change, connections you trusted weakened, and paths that appeared open reveal hidden obstacles. While these awakenings brought discomfort, each one was vital. The journey I have set you on requires a clear gaze, honest intentions, and genuine self-awareness. You have noticed this pattern, my beloved. Some friendships that once offered comfort gradually grew distant. Some opportunities that looked promising later showed their true nature. Some voices that spoke of loyalty eventually exposed underlying envy. This was not accidental. It was my gentle hand revealing what needed to be seen so you could perceive with clarity. The human spirit, when it drifts from my presence, can mislead itself in others. So out of my deep care for you, I uncover these hidden aspects in your surroundings. This is not to inflict pain, but to keep you safe. It is never easy to feel a friend pull away, to witness a promise broken, or to realize someone you relied on had other motives. Such moments bring sorrow, yet they also bring understanding. Every untruth brought to light reminds you to ground your entire being, not in others, not in worldly chances, not in external approval, but solely in me. For I am the only one who sees with perfect clarity, who loves without condition, who remains constant when everything else changes. Think back to those times of deep disappointment, my child. What felt like something turning against you was often something turning for you. When a person departed, I was making space for more suitable companions. When an opening closed, I was protecting you from something that would have constrained you. In the moment, it felt like a significant loss, but looking back, you can now recognize it as my kindness appearing as a closed door. And these hidden layers are not only lifted from those around you, but also from within your own heart, my precious one. Sometimes I allow you to understand your inner landscape with greater precision. What you once believed were pure intentions, I show to be mixed. The desires you pursued as righteous, I reveal as touched by self-importance. While these insights can be humbling, they are necessary because my blessing cannot fully rest upon anything that is not true. I remove the false fronts you present even to yourself, so you may walk in complete honesty before me. Let this truth settle deeply within you, my child. Untruth does not always announce itself. It can wear pleasant expressions, use sacred words, and resemble light. This is why clear perception is essential. And this perception is sharpened through deep closeness with me. The more you dwell in my presence, the quicker you will recognize voices that are not from me. The more you absorb my wisdom, the easier it becomes to distinguish what is false. Do not resist these times of uncovering my cherished one. Yes, they can feel raw. Yes, they can shake your stability. But they are also a path to true freedom. For every hidden aspect brought into the light, a weight is lifted. Every untruth revealed is one less tie holding you bound. Every unstable connection that breaks is a step closer to the true path I have for you. There is also wisdom and understanding that not everyone is meant to journey with you forever. Some individuals are present for specific parts of your life, not for its entirety. To expect permanence from what was intended to be temporary will only lead to sorrow. The sooner you release, the greater your inner peace becomes. When things become difficult, my child, they often reveal what was hidden beneath the surface in people, and they are carried out under my authority, the supreme ruler of all. Perhaps you question why difficulties frequently appear in your surroundings. The explanation is straightforward. My inherent power challenges the influence of obscurity. Obscurity flourishes where dread governs, where bewilderment holds sway, where untruths are embraced. This inner power is cultivated in solitude. It gains resilience through sincere communion with me, is sharpened by your adherence to my guidance, and is validated in personal battles unseen by others. Every instance you turned away from enticement, your spiritual strength expanded. Each private conversation with me enlarged your capacity. Every moment you listened to my gentle prompting instead of the world's noise, your authority became more firmly rooted. You have been undergoing preparation even when you were unaware. Such composure is not a sign of frailty. A spirit that is conflicted weakens its own sway. This is why I have been refining you, clearing away what diverts your attention, molding your aspirations. I am making you ready to carry this importance without wavering. There will be moments, my cherished one, when you sense your own insufficiency, when your errors appear more prominent than your successes. I select imperfect instruments so that my strength is unmistakably recognized as my own. Do not allow regret to quiet your voice. Do not permit previous mistakes to persuade you that your spiritual standing has been revoked. As long as your inner being stays open to my guidance, my protective presence endures. A moment is now upon you when my voice is no longer a soft invitation, but a deep imperative that resonates through your entire being. You have perceived the stirrings, acknowledged the indications. Yet now I speak with intensified earnestness. Answer, my child. It is insufficient merely to comprehend the magnitude of your life's path. You must actively embrace its requirement. My call is not inactive. It demands. It is securely fastened within my everlasting blueprint and my limitless favor. This is why no perceived failing can truly render you unsuitable. If I have extended this invitation to you, my cherished one, I have already considered every perceived imperfection. For this reason, my spirit persistently impresses upon your innermost self, compelling you to move, to voice, to participate. Yet, my beloved one, understand this profound truth. Inaction itself is a form of response. To ignore this divine impulse is to reply with a rejection. The celestial realms do not confuse a pause with apathy. A postponement communicates opposition. This is why my spirit moves so strongly within you at this moment, because I am guiding you. Do not delay. Answer now. And here, my cherished child, your role is crucial, not through elaborate pronouncements or intricate statements, but through a straightforward affirmation that echoes both within your soul and in the unseen dimensions. For these words, though brief, carry profound weight. I will is more than just an utterance. It signifies a deep yielding. It is a declaration that penetrates uncertainty and restriction. I will embodies that timeless spirit of compliance. When you voice this statement, you do not just agree. You deeply align your being with my sacred plan. I do not diminish the impact of humble declarations. My child, significant triumphs have been achieved with fewer words. My spirit operates not through the quantity of speech, but through the sincerity of a receptive heart. My beloved one, I comprehend the hesitation you might experience. That reluctance is genuine. The opposing force will suggest it is inconsequential. It's merely a passing notion. You can address it at a later time, But these suggestions are falsehoods intended to deprive you of your destined opportunity. Each delay is a taking away of what is intended for you. Every deferred affirmation offers a fresh opening for doubt. The method to surmount this is direct. Speak it forth now. Envision your I will as a specific instrument. For extended periods, certain paths have remained inaccessible. Avenues to deeper insight, to inner tranquility, to significant advancement. When you voice your commitment, you engage that instrument. When you proceed in harmony with it, the path unfolds widely. And once this occurs, my child, you will sense a shift. The oppressive sensation will begin to lessen. The obscurity will clear. The weight of indecision will lighten because a receptive spirit consistently attracts understanding. It may not alter every circumstance immediately, but it unfailingly signals the commencement of a fresh chapter. The celestial spheres are listening. My spirit is active within you. The call has been issued. The true inquiry is whether you will answer. Therefore, voice it, declare it. I will. Your reply affirms what I have already spoken concerning your existence. And recall this, my precious one. Your true path is not uncovered by your emotions, but by your decisions. You may not feel entirely ready, but your determination is enough. The severity of your trials is not without purpose, my child. It serves as evidence of the struggle occurring for your future. You are not merely facing common hardships. The heavy burden you feel, the constant opposition, the deep tiredness that sometimes makes you doubt your strength to proceed. These are signs that something far greater is unfolding. The shadows do not strive against what holds no consequence. The opposing force perceives the importance of your calling, and thus it engages in battle, hoping to discourage you before you fully embrace it. This is why your difficulties often seem to defy simple understanding. While others may influence events and situations might appear to align against you, the deepest challenge exists beyond what the eye can see. To master this hidden opposition, you need a power that comes from me. Perhaps you wonder, my cherished one, why? Does my path feel so demanding? Why must it be a constant struggle? Think of a valuable material that gains its full strength. It must pass through intense processes and repeated formation before it can fulfill its true purpose. You are experiencing this very transformation. Each test you have encountered, every demanding situation you have overcome has been making you ready, building your inner fortitude, preparing you for the sacred task I have for you. The challenges concerning your future are precisely how you are growing steadfast, clear, and unyielding for the time of your revelation. Still, my child, in these struggles you are never by yourself. The spiritual realm stands with you and it advocates on your behalf. The silent pleas you uttered in weariness have been heard. Not always with immediate freedom from difficulty, but with fresh power to endure. That very power was a clear sign that I had not abandoned you. Now let me speak tenderly to your spirit, my precious one. Carrying this burden alone weighs heavily, and this reveals the great value of coming together. One person can be easily overwhelmed, but a shared purpose creates an unstoppable force. And yes, my child, there is a powerful way to keep this wisdom flowing. Just as in ages past, those entrusted with vital work received aid from those who believed in their mission. So it is now. These truths continue to be shared because of those who choose to give. It is the provision in the hands of one who speaks my truth, so that my guidance can continue to move without hindrance. If this deep insight has resonated with your inner being, consider joining those who help ensure its presence for others. Do this not out of duty, but as a commitment to what endures eternally. And if my spirit prompts you, contribute to this endeavor, not as a simple exchange, but as a profound affirmation. I will help sustain this guiding truth. You are at a significant turning point, a moment that the divine order itself has arranged. My child, you may not fully comprehend it yet, but this very instant carries deep significance for your journey. Every challenge you have met, every sadness, every testing phase, every time you felt alone has led you to this exact position. Now the spiritual domain calls you to align with its flow to affirm your faith through a purposeful deed. This is neither accident nor a hollow conviction. It is an act of sacred commitment. Across the ages, my child, particular quantities have carried more than simple counts. They stood as profound representations of covenants, promises, and the connection between my spirit and all people. Its strength resides not in its separate parts but in the deeper reality it embodies. My precious child, you may perceive a quiet urging within your spirit at this very moment, a subtle prompting in your deepest self. Do not dismiss this sensation. The divine invitation asks you not merely to listen but to answer with a deed. For conviction that is not demonstrated remains incomplete. When you take this step, you are acknowledging what your heart already knows. See, it is formally embracing a holy covenant. The covenant is already set before you, but it becomes truly real only when you choose to embrace it. By deciding to participate, you are affirming your reliance, stating, I am in accord. I will proceed. I receive. This act will mark a crucial juncture on your path, a time you can recall as your transition from doubt to unwavering resolve. Even so, my beloved, my unwavering care has guided you to this precise entry point. This shows my lasting devotion, and it also highlights the gravity of this specific time. The spiritual dimension encourages you advance without hesitation. Do not wait for perfect circumstances, for an absence of flaws, or for a feeling of complete calm. Move forward exactly as you are, for your readiness to obey is what uncovers the next step. Picture a doorway. Beyond it rests deeper significance, divine favor, and profound insight. Yet this path only becomes reachable when you approach it. If you stay unmoving, it remains shut. But when you take action, when you progress, when you respond with faith, the path unfolds before you. Remember, actions taken here resonate in the higher spheres. It is your statement in the spiritual dimension. It is an announcement of your heart's true position. And consider this, my beloved child. Those who witness your dedication may also be prompted to act. This is how my divine purpose unfolds. Therefore, pause now, my cherished one, and allow this truth to settle deeply within your spirit. My cherished child, you are at a significant point in your spiritual path. Your decision now will have lasting effects, reaching further than you can imagine. Do not underestimate its weight. The spiritual world is aware your own spirit prompts you, and the truth already resides within your heart. It is time for your actions to reflect this. The spirit of a person, when apart from my divine presence, can deceive itself. So out of my deep care, I take away misleading appearances from your environment, not to inflict suffering, but to keep you safe. It is hard to watch a trusted friend pull away, to see a promise disappear, or to realize someone you depended on had hidden intentions. This brings pain. It leaves scars, but it also teaches you. Each untruth brought to light reminds you to anchor your existence not in other people, not in circumstances, not in outside approval, but only in me. For I am the sole one who understands perfectly, who loves boundlessly, who remains when everything else passes away. Think back on times when you felt let down, my beloved. What you saw as something going against you was often a redirection for your benefit. When someone left, I was creating space for more fitting relationships. When an offer dissolved, I was keeping you from something that would have limited you. At the time, it felt like a loss. But now, looking back, you can see it as my favor disguised as a denial. Misleading appearances are taken away not just from those around you, but also from within your own being, my child. Sometimes I enable you to see your own spirit more clearly. The motives you once thought were pure are shown to have many layers. The goals you considered noble are revealed to be influenced by pride. Though humbling, these unveilings are crucial because I cannot support what is false. Allow this truth to sink deeply into your spirit, my precious one. What is not true does not always show itself plainly. Can appear friendly, use words that sound spiritual, and mimic what is good. This is why sharp spiritual discernment is so necessary. And this discernment grows keen through being close to me. The more moments you spend with me, the quicker you will discern voices that are not genuine. The more you take in my understanding, the easier it becomes to spot deceptions. Do not be upset by these periods of uncovering. Yes, they can make you feel vulnerable. Yes, they can shake what you thought was solid. But they also bring freedom. With every deception that disappears, a weight is lifted. Every hidden untruth brought into the light is one less thing holding you captive. When relationships that are not real fade away, my child, you draw closer to the course I have prepared for you. Realize that not everyone is meant to walk with you for your whole life's journey. Some are with you for a portion, not the entire distance. Holding on to what was never meant to endure only brings sadness. Releasing it quickly brings greater freedom. Think of how a hidden defect in a building only becomes apparent when it is under great strain. What seems sturdy might show its frailties when put to the test. These frailties, though painful to acknowledge, must be exposed so they can be addressed, allowing genuine firmness to appear. Similarly, the challenging periods you encounter unveil the true character of people around you and the situations you are in. They bring to light what was concealed, showing you the authentic reality beneath the surface. This exposure can be tough, my beloved child, but it is essential for your clear understanding. I am readying you for an important calling. Such a calling needs a stable foundation. If I have taken away things you relied upon, it is because I intend for you to stand on ground that cannot be moved. If I have shown you what lacks substance, it is because your genuine journey is approaching. What I am preparing for you cannot be given to those who would not respect it. Therefore, I protect it by leading them elsewhere. Let go of what is false. Do not cling to what I have shown you is not real. Do not chase after what I have already prompted you to release. Trust this process of revelation even when it causes unease. For I who perceive all things am guiding you to truth, and truth brings true liberation. You are becoming transparent, complete, and prepared. While this path might feel like a subtraction, it is truly an accumulation. Every layer that falls away makes your vision more precise. Every concealed aspect brought to light sharpens your perception. And with a discerning eye and a peaceful heart, you will confidently step into the calling that awaits you. From the instant I placed my sign upon you, a spiritual shield enveloped you. You might not always sense its presence, but the spiritual world recognizes it every time you enter a place. This power differs from ordinary talent. Competence is common, my child, but it lacks the power to